Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Wendy's got all the juiciest hot topics lined up and is ready to break it all down. And Bill Cosby finally speaks out on the sexual assault allegations. Hello Magazine's Jordy Lippy has the inside scoop on his controversial comments. Plus, it's a Trendy at Wendy with huge discounts just for you. Now, here's Wendy!
Those people. I love them. My co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? I feel well rested and ready to deliver, so let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. My outfit today, this is the week that I'm gonna be wearing stuff from my new collection on HSN. I know I'm shaped like a capital P. What are you shaped like? Anyway, I go and present my collection on Saturday, May 30th. I'll be on twice that day, 4 hours in total. Suzanne is also wearing a top and a skirt from my collection. Suzanne doesn't wear heels. Why don't you wear heels?
Oh, my left toe hurt. I have a bad toe.
A toe situation. Anyway, and by the way, that skirt comes in many colors, so does the blouse, and this black jumpsuit actually comes in several colors and 2 animal prints.
Wow!
And everything's under $100. Okay, so that's May 30th on HSN. Did you watch the Royals on E last night? I don't hear people talking about that show except for me, so I always get shocked when a lot of you say that you actually watch. It was so good. It was the season finale, and there was everything: an unexpected pregnancy, death. The king is still on life support. If I'm waiting for somebody to come pull the plug because you know he wants to end the monarchy, and I don't want to spoil it for you because if you didn't see it last night, you know they play it in marathon form on Saturdays on A. But what I love about the Royals, I've told you, is that I never really had an interest in the royal family, like the real ones. Like I don't care. When I started to care was when Di and Fergie were tripping the light fantastic all through, you know, all around the world, like the 2 besties and stuff. And then this royal family is still more interesting than the real royal family because, first of all, they're better looking. And second of all, everybody's hopped up on something. Anyway, so the Royals, that's what I watched last night on E. It was an hour and a half. It was beautiful. I also watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians last night, which, you know, that show hasn't been a part of my TV watching in so long that, like, ridiculous. But last night I wanted to see it because it was all about Bruce and discussing his transition with his children. Khloe and Kendall seem to be having the hardest time. Kim came off, by the way, looking like a princess, like so calm and so understanding to Bruce. But just take a look at Khloe and Kendall.
So when is Bruce going to be gone? Do you have a time frame?
Probably in the spring.
This spring? Mm-hmm. So Bruce is going to be gone within the next, like, 4 to 5 months?
Yeah.
I don't care that you want to do it. I support you. I've always supported you. But I don't think it's fair that you don't tell us how close this is in the near future. We're still your kids.
I didn't cry, but I was very emotional watching it. I was yelling at Bruce through the TV. You know, I do appreciate people who can live their lives the way they want to live them. I honestly, but I still insist, and I'm happy for Bruce that after 60-something years of living a lie, as he's already said on TV, that now he can live his truth. My thing is that why did he have to wrap 8 kids up and 3 ex-wives in the process? You know, I mean, as a woman, just as a woman, men, if you know you're on the down low, or, which that's not Bruce, but I'm just saying, men, if you're going through something where you might be on the down low or you want to transition, then don't wrap us up in your mess. We women have enough problems. And yeah, you know what? Yeah. I know that in my mind, Chris knew what she was dealing with, but you kind of go along with that when you're a Viper who wants to marry an elite athlete and put on this picture of, you know what I'm saying. But now things have just gotten so real for her in this. I actually feel sorry for her. And you know what, Bruce, all right, Bruce and Chloe have been together since Chloe was 4 years old, so she hardly remembers her father. I mean, this is her dad, and I get it. And Kim, she's been holding the secret for 12 years. Kim came home early one day, and Bruce was in the garage in full-blown drag. Thinking that he was alone. Yes, they said this last night on The Thing. Thinking that he was alone, he full-blown. And then, Kylie and Kendall found makeup years ago and thought that their dad was having an affair, so they kept the secret. They didn't want their family to be broken up. And then Kendall said that she wanted water at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she went downstairs, and Bruce was just leaving the kitchen and didn't see that she saw it, but he was dressed as a woman. So the kids have been holding this secret. You know, Chris, you'll never be able to live this one down. Bruce, I'm very happy for you, but I think that this is very selfish. This needs to be something handled in private and not on TV. Honestly. And I will be watching tonight. This is a 2-part special. Remember, he's gonna have his docu-series coming on in late July. End of July, when we go on hiatus, so I can't give you the updates. But maybe we can talk September 14th when we come back for season 7. But no, anyway, tonight on E at 9 o'clock, watch part 2. This part 2 is gonna focus more on Chris and how she's dealing with it, and then also have the kids. So watch on E tonight. We can talk about it again tomorrow, maybe. I didn't see the Billboard Awards. I mean, I knew that they were on, but Bruce was priority. And so were the Royals. But I understand that Taylor Swift was a big winner, 8 awards. I'll tell you what's a big winner. This costume she has on and her makeup and her hair. She looks terrific to me. You know? And the jumpsuit zips in the back. It's all open and edgy. It's made for a person of her size, you know, like nothing much going on, but she's tall like a giraffe. That wasn't a read. I'm just saying. You know, anybody else would pop the straps or whatnot. Anyway, I like her new song, Bad Blood, which I didn't watch the awards, so I didn't see it, but Elvis Duran played it this morning on Z100, and I was like, oh, wow, stop and start it. Do it in my mind, Elvis. Do it again, do it again. We saw Taylor give a hug to her new boyfriend that we've been talking about as a possible opportunist. Don't you like the zipper in the back of her jumpsuit? It's good. I don't think that she has sex appeal, though. I think she's a really cute girl. Like, there's a difference between being pretty and having sex appeal. And I miss Mariah Carey returning to the stage, but everybody gave her 10s across the board after canceling her Vegas show. And as we see, her weight is definitely in check. She looks terrific. The gown is wonderful. You know, this award show took place in Vegas, so it wasn't much of a commute. Just, you know, walk down the street and get on. And she sang her first #1, which is Vision of Love. That's not my song. That's not my song. But she sang her first #1, Vision of Love, and she sang her current song, Infinity, is it? Infinity. Yeah. And there's some people on my staff who said, well, we like the song better now watching her sing it live. So Mariah did a great job, and I guess that's what she needs to do now. Hit that Vegas stage and continue doing well. And while Mariah was performing, they did shoot the camera to Jennifer Lopez. No word on, was Jennifer giving the screw face?
She was just,
oh, okay. 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 And then Chris Brown surprised everybody by walking the red carpet with his 10-month-old daughter, Royalty. Baby is adorable. Adorable. You know I love a tutu. However, I don't think that having a baby around this many germs, if you don't have to, at 10 months, you know. But these are sometimes the things that fathers do, that, you know, you're just so happy, you know. I just don't feel like a 10-month-old is supposed to be at an award show with the loud music if she was inside, or even the flashing bulbs and everything. But I get it. You know, he's trying to become a new person, and everybody falls for puppies and babies. So, yeah. The thing is, if he doesn't rise to the occasion of being this new, better Chris, then this could all backfire, because then we could look at him like we look at a lot of celebrities who have kids. They use them as props, and they're still up to their bad behavior. So good luck on the road to being good, Chris, and that baby is cute. There's good news for Janet Jackson fans. She's making a comeback. Janet, she's not put out new music since 2008. She had an album out called Discipline. Nobody bought it. Well, it was all new music, you know what I mean? She should stick with her number ones, the songs that we know, and she rarely makes public appearances, but she just made the announcement, and it's coming from her lips to our ears. Take a look and listen.
I promised you'd hear it from my lips, and now you will. This year, new music, new world tour, a new movement. I've been listening. Let's keep the conversation going.
So, here's what I'm thinking. Janet is 49 years old right now. You know, she's married to that billionaire Wash. They live over there. She wants to put out new music, except nobody bought the new music the last time. I just feel, look, can we talk straight? We always do here on the show. Can we talk straight? Okay. I think that this comeback is going to be impossible. She's living in a Beyonce, Rihanna, Taylor Swift world. And the music buying public barely buys, and they're young kids. They're not us with mortgage. And tuition. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? You'll go on like Pandora or something and get it for free, as opposed to buying it. My thing is that Janet needs to, all right, now there's too many residencies going on in Vegas, so she needs to sit down and wait for Mariah, Jennifer, and Britney to leave, and then she needs to go take a residency in Vegas and do all the songs that we all know the words to, like Control and Rhythm Nation and stuff like that. And you know, she was so good at what she did back when she was doing it that I almost feel like, Janet, don't put out the new music because you might get your feelings hurt real bad. I'm just, on another note, okay, so, you know, shout out to all my Facebook fans and Facebook haters and Facebook family. I love you all. So we put up a poll over the weekend. And I love a poll. I like poll that's why I always ask you guys questions in the audience and I say clap. You know, I'm a poll, I like a poll. So the poll is, which one of these girls, Mariah, Britney, or Jennifer, would you want to see in Atlantic City? Overwhelmingly, Mariah was number one. Britney got about half the votes Mariah did, and I lied to you not, you got one vote. No. I know! Like, not for nothing, I would rather see Jennifer over Britney.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think I might rather Jennifer over Mariah. Like, I'm not sure. Only because there's more, you know what? She's not the same vocally, but when you go to a concert, you need visual. And, you know, I just feel like maybe she'll bring Casper out. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I was shocked at that. But, you know, shout out to everybody who participated in the poll. You shocked me with that one. But back to Janet. Janet, I just feel like it's gonna be real. All right, let's do a poll. Clap if you're gonna pick up Janet's new album. Okay, nice. Clap if you'd rather pick up tickets for Vegas where she does all the songs that we know. See, that's it. It's hard these days, and it's not for lack of talent or lack of beauty. There is no rhyme or reason to the music industry. Look at Ciara, one of the most beautiful women on the face of the earth, yet. So I was reading over the weekend, she thinks that she knows why people don't buy her music. Well, she says that she blames it on her too perfect image. Well, it's not that it's too perfect. I think that's the wrong word. I think that she's beige. Do you know what I'm like? Like, it's not that it's perfect, you know, Ciara. It's that we don't know. I don't want to say boring, but you did. You did. Listen, dear, and you know, we've interviewed many times on the radio and here on TV, and you know, Miss Wendy loves you. But in terms of making it in this world with Taylor Swift and these girls, I mean, you've got to edge it up. Now, if you were my daughter, I'd be perfectly proud of you. Because you keep your clothes on, you're a decent girl. But as a person who watches the music industry, I can say, yes, you're talented, but you're boring, and the music business has changed. It's more, unfortunately, ratchet, and more sex appeal, and more just, even when you were married to Future or dated Future, had a baby, even that didn't do it for your image. And this little fella that you're dating now, this Russell Wilson, perfectly lovely, I know he's paid, and that would be fine if you weren't Ciara trying to make it in the music industry, but you are. And why don't you just put down the microphone and use this to be an easy breezy something or another. Something. I mean, her record sales have declined since the beginning. Her first album, which came out in 2004. Now it's sold 2.7 million copies. But you remember 2004, Beyonce and the Destiny Girls, we weren't even really thinking about them. And Rihanna wasn't around. And also the music industry was a little bit different. You know, in that, you know, she could tie her shirt up like this and wear big jeans and dance and do that Matrix thing. But now you need to do more than that. So she went from 2.7 album sales in 2004. Her last album, which came out about 3 weeks ago, has only sold 19,866 copies. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think I've made my case. But I will say, my advice to Ciara is to stay beautiful and be on the prowl for excitement. Have you heard this story with Harry Shearer from The Simpsons? I don't know, I found this story to be quite interesting. First of all, The Simpsons has been on TV for 26 years. It's the longest running show on TV. They've renewed for another 2 years, so it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. Harry Shearer is the voice of Mr. Burns, the boss, and Ned Flanders. Among others, they say he voices like 20 different voices, you know, on The Simpsons, but these are the two big ones, and then I guess the other ones are, you know, nondescript voices. Anyway, he's threatening to walk away from a $14 million salary. Well, he's 71 years old, and he says, what he's saying is that the bosses at The Simpsons will not allow him to do other work, you know? Well, here's the thing. The bosses of The Simpsons also spoke to The Hollywood Reporter, like yesterday, and they said, no, he lives in London, and he's got a radio show, and all he's got to do is flip a switch to voice, you know, these characters. It's not like he has to, you know, put on makeup and an outfit and get pushed out there. In addition to that, he's also done some acting on stage, like, you know, in the theater and everything. So the bosses at The Simpsons said, look, we do let him do other things, but if he's gonna get slick and wanna leave such a cushy job, they're already getting voice work from other people. Yes, exactly. My problem is you have to be careful about replacing him, Simpsons, because, and please don't tell me that, oh, they replaced the voice of Elmo and they replaced the voice of, no, because this is what they said in my morning meeting. Well, Wendy, they replaced the voice of Elmo and they replaced the voice of Kermit the Frog when Jim Henson passed away. And I said, yeah, but how easy is it to fool a goober crawling around on the floor? You know? I mean, when you replace this guy, Harry Shearer, remember, you're trying to fool hardened individuals, you know? And if there's one difference in the cadence of the voice, it'll be kind of whack. I wonder if this guy is, maybe he's being a diva. I don't know. Just good luck, Simpsons. Yeah. So, Kim Zolciak's daughter, Brielle, is 18 years old. And she's really grown up, and they look like twins. It's our hot shot of the day. Hit it. Right? Now, Brielle is right here, and this is Kim. I think Kim looks great. She admits to various plastic surgeries that she's gotten done. No, this is not a new nose, according to what she put on her social media, right? It's not a new nose. I guess it's contouring. At least she's one of these people, if she did get a nose job, she'd tell us. Kim, I think that you look terrific, especially for somebody who's had so many kids. And you really, I know you cheat, as my son would say. Well, Mama, you cheated. I know you cheat to get your body the way it is, but you look, and Brielle, wow. Wow, good for you.